Chris Chinnock for Display Central InfoComm 2014. I'm in the Mersive booth where they're demonstrating the Solstice 2.0 release of their software. This is a collaboration software tool that they launched actually a year ago. And over the past year, they've been working very closely with some of their lead customers to listen to what the feedback was in terms of features and feature sets, and have been adding and modifying that information over the last year, and now released version 2.0. And I must tell you, it seems like to be a very powerful and intuitive kind of collaboration tool. And maybe the best way to kind of describe the architectural approach to this solution is imagine half a dozen people sitting around a table. That each has a number of paper documents that they're sharing back and forth. In the center of the table is kind of the collaboration area. And if you imagine having a camera that kind of looks at the center of the table, as you move documents in and out of that window, that's kind of how this system works. It's trying to replicate the way people would work in a desktop and a collaborative environment, but make it digital and make it electronic. So that camera, that view of the middle of the table, is the collaboration screen. That screen can be a single flat panel display. It can be blended projector displays. It can be basically anything that you want. And then the papers that the individual collaborators are working with are mobile devices. Tablets, laptops, even smartphones. All that information can come from those devices. They can come from a network. They can come from the web. It's the analogy of this working relationship that's really important. And one of the key features that they worked on over the last year was, let's call it accurate mirroring. So whenever someone pushes a document or an image into the center of the table, onto the collaboration screen, that image of that collaboration screen is then replicated back to all of the mobile devices who are participating in the collaboration session. That apparently was not so easy to do from a software point of view. But now it's complete, so everyone can see what's on the collaboration screen at the same time, instantaneously. A document moves in, everyone sees that. A document moves out, everyone sees that. So implementing that has been one of the key features and apparently one of the key benefits of this update. Now, they're also starting to see some additional uses of this that they hadn't anticipated. For example, they've talked about a number of hundreds of room kind of rollouts at universities, and in particular, they said at the Wharton Business School, they're now using this to interact with their digital signage system. So, for example, they have a digital signage network, and they might be, let's say, in a student lounge, and they can now, through software control, put a little marker on that particular screen. Let's say it says screen 26. A couple of students come down, they say, oh, it's screen 26. They type that into their mobile device, and all of a sudden, that digital signage screen has been co-opted to become a collaboration tool for the students, which is kind of interesting. Another kind of unexpected benefit of this is the ability to send emergency messages out through all Solstice-enabled screens. Again, a totally unanticipated application, but it allows them to send a message out to all these screens, for whatever is happening for the emergency alert. Now, the way the business model works is you license the software. That is basically is installed on a node, on a hardware platform to run the collaboration screen. Then any collaborators with their mobile devices simply download a free app. And that allows them to join this collaboration session. So I think that's pretty much the story, and we wish them luck. Chris Chinnock for Display Central in the Mersive booth at InfoComm 2014.